Hi everyone, it's Emma Stirling here from the Scoop on Nutrition. Look, I've got some dinner party guests about to arrive soon, and I thought it was a fantastic time to share with you some of my top tips on how to control portion distortion in the home. I think we all appreciate that the size of our food has got bigger over time, the idea that our food has been supersized. What I want to share with you today is some really interesting tips on how you can control portion distortion by looking at the sizes of your crockery and glassware. So the first key point I want to make is we need to acknowledge that our crockery has definitely increased over the decades. These are just some gorgeous tiny plates from old-fashioned dinner sets, and they really are much smaller than the side plates of today. Another example of these glasses, just tiny compared to what we would be having today if you were served a soft drink when you were out and about. But also my dinner sets. Look at my dinner set that I received as my wedding present, but then the one that I inherited from my grandmother. Her dessert bowls are tiny in comparison. And the leading researcher in this area, Dr. Brian Wansink, has clearly showed us that when we downsize from a 12-inch plate to a 10-inch plate, we can save about 20% of our food intake, and obviously big savings in kilojoules along the way. And even something like choosing plates that have a patterned rim, because we'll only plate in the white space, can really make big savings as well. And just have a look and a good hard think when you're plating food and to make it a satisfying portion. This appears to be a satisfying portion, 1 cup of rice in a little Chinese bowl, but it gets rather lost inside a big bowl. You're more than likely to plate 2 cups in this instance. But we know this can also be applied to glassware as well. You may be shocked to know that both these glasses have exactly the same volume, 150 ml of wine. And of course, if you're choosing this glass, you're more than likely over pour. But the final example I want to show you in my little experiment here today is to have a look at these 2 glasses, because Dr. Wansink tells us clearly to go for tall, thin glasses over short, squat glasses, and I'll show you what I mean. And I'm pouring this exactly the same volume into those 2 glasses. So there you have it. What would you choose?